Watch this entire video, because I'm about to reveal how the fitness industry is deliberately sabotaging women over 40, and the shocking truth could save you years of frustration and potential injury. The modern wellness industry has built a billion-dollar empire on deception, specifically targeting mature women with dangerous misinformation that destroys their health rather than improving it. If you've ever attempted those explosive cardio sessions or invested in personal training, you've likely experienced this devastating reality firsthand. What these so-called experts prescribe is actually developed by inexperienced individuals barely past their 20s, proclaiming themselves fitness authorities after completing basic certification courses lasting mere months. These trainers possess zero understanding of how female physiology and hormonal systems undergo radical transformation after 40. Consider Maria's story. She invested substantial money hiring a personal trainer, not for weeks, but for extensive months of committed effort. This 25-year-old trainer, masquerading as an expert without any comprehension of women's hormonal complexity, systematically destroyed her joint integrity, psychological well-being, and actually increased her body fat after 6 months of intensive training. It required nearly 2 years of specialized intervention to repair the comprehensive damage inflicted by inadequate guidance. Stay focused, because today I'm completely exposing the modern fitness industry's destructive lies, demonstrating her remarkable transformation and providing you with the precise protocol that actually works. You've encountered this message repeatedly across social media and fitness marketing. High-intensity training represents the ultimate fat-burning solution for everyone. But this approach is actually intensifying your menopausal symptoms and creating metabolic chaos within your system. Let me dissect this phenomenon, because what's occurring internally during these punishing workouts will absolutely astound you. When you enter your 40s and 50s, your body's stress management system undergoes fundamental restructuring that most trainers completely ignore. Those explosive workout protocols that instructors aggressively promote weren't designed with your evolving hormonal landscape in consideration. Subscribe now and hit that notification bell so you never miss our exclusive revelations that could transform your entire approach to mature fitness. Consider this reality. Most exercise programs originate from younger trainers, designing routines based on their own youthful physiological responses. They simply cannot comprehend the complex hormonal environment you're currently navigating through this life transition. Research demonstrates definitively that high-intensity workouts trigger dangerous cortisol elevation in menopausal women, the specific hormone directly responsible for abdominal fat accumulation and sleep pattern disruption. Your system is already experiencing tremendous stress from hormonal fluctuations occurring naturally during this transition. These intense workout protocols dramatically amplify this stress response, creating a perfect storm of metabolic dysfunction. Your physiological systems cannot differentiate between a high-intensity workout session and fleeing from immediate physical danger. Both scenarios activate identical survival mechanisms that prioritize fat storage over fat burning. The scientific evidence is absolutely conclusive, yet countless women discover this truth through painful personal experience rather than proper education. This aligns perfectly with findings from our Trinity Transformation Coaching Research Study. Hold on, before diving into these corrective exercises, you must understand why these specific movements are absolutely critical for your success. Without investing time to comprehend the underlying science, you risk missing the complete transformation potential available to you. This isn't merely another exercise demonstration video, it's your comprehensive blueprint for reclaiming your body's optimal potential after 50. Take a moment to center yourself, maintain complete focus, and allow me to break down this life-changing information systematically. Women over 40 participating in high-intensity workouts 3 to 4 sessions weekly consistently gained weight around their midsection despite working harder than ever before. This wasn't from insufficient effort, but from exercising too intensely in ways that directly contradicted their new hormonal reality. Every time you push through complete exhaustion in those demanding fitness classes, you're elevating your cortisol production by 25% more than younger women performing identical workout routines. This hormonal surge means your fat storage mechanisms activate precisely when you're attempting to lose weight and transform your physique. This elevated cortisol can remain dangerously high for up to 24 hours, disrupting sleep quality and recovery processes. Poor sleep further destabilizes hormones, establishing a vicious cycle that makes weight gain almost inevitable, regardless of dietary efforts. Metabolically, excessive cortisol triggers leptin resistance, dramatically increasing hunger cravings while simultaneously promoting insulin resistance, making carbohydrate processing extremely difficult. You've unknowingly created perfect conditions for stubborn weight gain that seems impossible to reverse through conventional methods. The fitness industry profits by selling the no pain, no gain mentality, while completely ignoring how female bodies fundamentally change after 40. They generate revenue from your frustration without offering evidence-based solutions that work harmoniously with your current hormonal state. The metabolic destruction from high-intensity training represents just one component of this complex puzzle affecting your transformation. If your joints possess the ability to communicate, they would desperately plead for a smooth, comfortable ride, rather than the violent roller coaster they're currently experiencing. What if I revealed that every single burpee you perform generates up to 6 times your body weight in destructive force on joints that are now fundamentally different than they were a decade ago? There's a precise scientific explanation why these movements cause significantly more pain now, and it has absolutely nothing to do with being out of shape or lacking motivation. When estrogen begins its natural decline during menopause, it creates a silent crisis in your joint health that most trainers never acknowledge. Estrogen maintains the synovial fluid that lubricates your joints and preserves cartilage integrity throughout your skeletal system. Think of your joints as sophisticated car shock absorbers designed to handle life's impacts smoothly. When estrogen production drops, it's comparable to hydraulic fluid depleting, leaving you with a bumpy, painful experience during every movement. Your joints literally become less cushioned from impact forces, creating vulnerability where protection once existed naturally. This biomechanical vulnerability explains why climbing stairs, gardening activities, or even exiting your vehicle can suddenly cause unexpected discomfort and pain. Now imagine performing mountain climbers or explosive box jumps in your high-intensity fitness classes. Each landing transmits shockwaves throughout your entire body, directly impacting joints that now possess significantly less natural protection than before. Scientists classify this combination as a perfect storm for joint pain and serious injuries that can sideline you for weeks or even months. Your recovery timeline has undergone dramatic transformation as well, requiring much more time between intense training sessions. Research demonstrates a woman in her 50s requires up to 60% more recovery time between high-impact workouts compared to her 30s. While a younger woman might feel completely refreshed after one day's rest, you might require 3 full days to overcome identical workout soreness. Yet virtually no mainstream fitness programs acknowledge this physiological reality, setting you up for continuous cycles of inflammation and chronic pain. This systemic inflammation creates cascading responses that can intensify other menopausal symptoms you're already struggling to manage. Those disruptive hot flashes keeping you awake at night, that unexplained persistent fatigue throughout your days. High-impact workout protocols can significantly intensify these symptoms through increased inflammatory pathways throughout your system. The fitness industry's one-size-fits-all approach completely disregards how declining estrogen affects your tendon elasticity and bone density, critical factors in injury prevention. When women don't achieve results from these punishing workout routines, they often respond by pushing even harder, adding more training sessions, which only increases injury risk exponentially. Success requires working intelligently with your body's new reality instead of fighting against fundamental physiological changes. The genuine reason these workout approaches fail catastrophically is their fundamental mismatch with your body's new biomechanical and hormonal reality. Your joints are experiencing reduced natural protection while enduring excessive force, creating pain signals that represent crucial warnings. By this video's conclusion, you'll discover 5 scientifically structured exercise routines designed specifically for your unique needs. But first, I want you to pause this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to our channel immediately. YouTube algorithms interpret these actions as positive engagement signals and promote our content to more women who desperately need these solutions. By taking this simple action, you'll help countless women discover answers for their fitness struggles and transform their lives. Thank you for supporting our mission to educate mature women about effective, safe fitness approaches. Resistance bands function like that dependable friend who always provides support without pushing your joints beyond their safe breaking point. Plus, they cost significantly less than expensive gym memberships while delivering superior results for your specific needs. After understanding that perfect storm of hormonal changes and joint vulnerability, imagine discovering an exercise methodology specifically validated by research to work harmoniously with your menopausal physiology instead of against it. The resistance band revolution is supported by scientific studies that specifically examined women like you, offering healing and restoration rather than the damage we witnessed with high-intensity protocols. The National Institutes of Health conducted groundbreaking research that should revolutionize everything about how you approach exercise during this life stage. They selected 35 post-menopausal women with metabolic syndrome and provided them resistance bands, like custom-tailored solutions designed specifically for their changing physiological needs. No expensive equipment required, no complicated routines to master, just simple, effective movements. After 12 weeks of consistent training, the results were absolutely remarkable. Significant reductions in blood glucose levels, improved insulin resistance, enhanced lipid profiles, decreased body fat percentage, and substantial reductions in waist circumference measurements. These women successfully addressed dangerous visceral fat that accumulates during menopause. That stubborn internal fat wrapping around vital organs and dramatically increasing cardiovascular disease risk. The exact fat that conventional workout approaches often fail to target effectively despite intense effort. Resistance bands work through constant muscle engagement principles, keeping your muscles actively working throughout entire movement ranges. This creates muscle growth and strength development without triggering joint stress that floods your system with harmful stress hormones. The bands challenge your muscular systems more effectively than many expensive gym machines, costing thousands of dollars. Your muscle mass naturally declines by approximately 8% per decade after age 30, with acceleration during menopausal transition. Every pound of muscle tissue lost slows your metabolic rate further, making weight management increasingly difficult. The study confirmed that resistance band training significantly increased lean body mass, directly counteracting this metabolic decline. This contrasts sharply with excessive cardiovascular exercise approaches that, while temporarily burning calories, potentially sacrifice precious muscle tissue. Less muscle translates to slower metabolism even during rest periods, making long-term weight management nearly impossible. Resistance training also strengthens bone density when estrogen declines and osteoporosis risk increases dramatically. These exercises provide ideal stimulus for bone strengthening without dangerous impact forces, creating perfect conditions for maintaining bone mineral density. A basic resistance band set costs approximately $20. They're completely portable, adaptable to any fitness level, and provide complete workout solutions in minimal space. The research evidence is absolutely clear. Resistance bands deliver precise results for menopausal women by building metabolism-boosting muscle without triggering stress hormones or joint pain. Let's examine her remarkable transformation before we explore the specific exercises that created these incredible results. You can achieve dramatic transformations with simple yet effective resistance band exercises. But don't forget your daily walking routine. It doesn't require 10,000 steps, as popular fitness trends suggest. 4,000 to 6,000 steps prove more than sufficient when supported with 2 to 3 weekly resistance band training sessions. You don't even need to see her physical body transformation. Just observe her facial expression, and you can witness the complete mental transformation that occurred simultaneously. Those resistance bands are about to become your metabolic secret weapon for sustainable transformation. Unlike generic workout programs, these 5 specific exercises work harmoniously with your menopausal physiology, targeting exact muscles that begin weakening first during this transition. While most band workout routines consist of random collections of movements, this circuit follows precise strategy to rebuild your body's natural support system from the inside out. This exercise targets your rhomboid and trapezius muscles, which weaken rapidly during menopause as estrogen production declines. Sit with perfect posture. Pull the band toward your ribcage while squeezing your shoulder blades together with controlled precision. This movement counteracts the forward hunched posture that visibly ages women and creates chronic pain patterns. Remember to maintain neutral grip position and move with deliberate control to fully engage those upper back muscles without creating strain. Position the band just above your knees to create lateral resistance that activates your gluteal muscles profoundly. As you lower into squat position with feet shoulder width apart, the band engages your glutes to prevent knees from collapsing inward. This lateral strengthening becomes crucial during menopause when hip stability diminishes, affecting your balance and walking patterns. This movement strengthens your posterior chain, the interconnected system of muscles supporting your lower back and spine. Lie on your back with knees bent and the band positioned above your knees. Then lift your hips while squeezing your glutes at the top position. This reinforces movement patterns essential for daily activities like climbing stairs without pain or difficulty. By lying with the band anchored securely behind you and pressing forward with controlled movements, you stimulate bone-preserving stress exactly where osteoporosis risk increases dramatically. Focus on fully engaging your chest muscles during each contraction to maximize both strength development and bone protective benefits. The banded dead bug activates your deep core muscles that form your body's internal corset system. Extend one arm overhead while stretching the opposite leg away, maintaining perfect core engagement throughout the entire movement. This trains your body to maintain stability despite the shifting weight distribution patterns characteristic of menopause. Perform each exercise for 12 to 15 repetitions with slow, controlled movements 3 times weekly. The entire sequence requires just 20 minutes of your time while delivering maximum results. I invested tremendous effort and time creating this comprehensive video for you. If you found this information valuable, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and leave a thoughtful comment. Your engagement helps tremendously by signaling YouTube to show this video to more women who might benefit from these life-changing solutions. Click on the next video now to access our complete menopause fitness playlist, where we cover everything you need to transform your health after 40.